Tonight, we are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. And in this corner, it's Zhu the Monster Khan. 175 centimeters tall, his weight 56.7 kilos, and a reach of 175 centimeters. And up against him, it's Jordan Gill, 125 pounds, 5'6" tall, and his reach is 68.5 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
The monster himself, Zhu Khan, fighting out of Beijing, China, looks to pick up another big win here. Some of the fastest hands in the world. Jordan the Thrill Gill, fighting out of Cambridgeshire, England. This man won the Commonwealth Featherweight title in 2018 and has his eyes set on another prize.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Beijing, China, here is the acclaimed featherweight champion of the world, known as the Monster, Zhu Kang. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Chatteris, England, a Commonwealth featherweight title holder, Jordan the Thrill Gill.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
You're out in the open. There's the breeze, but there's the sun. When you're moving and when you're under pressure, it's a lot to take in.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Can't land the jab there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Jordan Gill got cracked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can't land that jab. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this, your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Good work. That's it. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much...
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. The jab's working nice. Don't 1-2 straight down here. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
Out there and lose the match. You got to get out there, switch on.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that one. Good work, he was thinking.
There, and you will win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just
Go back out there and win this round, all right?
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right?
And there's the bell for round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook just can't find the target. Jordan Gill is dazed. Try to buy time. It appears that the holder right there. Oh, Jordan Gill just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. He's seeing stars, Jordan Gill. A true champion knows. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, Jordan Gill just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
it's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Tried to score with that hook, but missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Shoot Khan! Down goes Khan! Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
I like that round. Good work. Just keep that on.
okay, now he's switching off. I need you to go back out there.
That's it. Just stop working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We got to figure it out.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? You're starting to make mistakes and you switch off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win
What
the
you're doing, gaps will appear. I don't want you to load up.
Listen, you've switched off. What you're doing. Get out there and
So take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just
come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Have you got complacent?
ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Come on, you're switching off.
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll get your time in already. That right hand's beautiful.
The bell rings and we start the third. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from this?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. That one clipped Jordan Gill and he's in trouble. These shots and Jordan Gill goes crashing to the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Got it.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Jordan Gill is dazed. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate what you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have it.
We need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, and boom. Different tactics.
Nice counter shot. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Jordan Gill got cracked. Down goes Gill. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
Talk about Gill in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Don't skip the jab.
What was that? What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. They're not even in this.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. So just keep him on the end of his jab. Get your timing all over. The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots.
It's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Just stay focused. Don't let
Right? Good. You've been coasting for the...
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
So just, I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick...
There's the bell to start round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He's seeing stars, Jordan Gill. Looks like they... Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, Jordan Gill just got rocked. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Jordan Gill is dazed. The Thrill Gill is down, but can he get up? He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
I need to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is Belgium's Delphine Persoon. She stands 5'9" tall. You see the reach? Big fight for her tonight. And she'll be facing Miss GB, Natasha Jonas. She weighed in at 135 pounds even, standing 5'8" tall. She's got a reach of 65 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Introducing first, Delphine Persoon, who won the female lightweight title in 2012 and hasn't looked back. Natasha Jonas, Miss GB. She fights out of Liverpool, England, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of Belgium, and ranked as one of the best female lightweight boxers in Ring Magazine, here is a women's lightweight champion of the world, Delphine Persoon. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. We are expecting an all-action slugfest. Misses with the straight left. Caution being thrown to the wind. They're both trying for a knockout. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Out!
Oh my God, Johnny! Natasha Jonas in trouble. Hold that thought. Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. Good job trying to back out. Hold her right there. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. And Miss GB goes down. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab slick.
Blow it now. So I need you to get back out there and switch off.
All right, great round. Great round. Right, now relax. Relax. You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the bounce. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You were
Boxer. Don't be smart. Just get your shots off and
great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
I don't. It's only one round that you've lost.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Good work. You were thinking.
And use it. Switch on. Get this boxing back together.
And there's the bell for round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
She catches and counters. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter shot. And this GB is now in trouble. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell them when they get back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We're at the halfway. Hold that thought. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Whoa, Johnny. Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. Down goes Natasha Jonas. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
Crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard tipping the scales at the limit, 160 pounds. He's got a reach of 70.5 inches. And his opponent, it's Sean Showtime Porter. He came in 3 pounds under that, 157. He's 5'6" tall and has a reach of close to 70 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Sean Showtime Porter, the 2-time welterweight champion of the world, born in Ohio, but fighting out of Las Vegas, USA.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner from Las Vegas, Nevada by way of Northeast Ohio, here is a welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Shawn Porter.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. So here we go. Should be a good one. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They both want a knockout, you can tell. Got out of the way of that right hook. The courage on display here is incredible. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Big deep breath. Calm yourself.
Do what you gotta do. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Take a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Just set him up and you'll pace.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much.
Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this.
And go out there and put it back on him this round. He was coasting this fight.
Other end of that jab, and you get your time in already. And that right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Don't let him back in.
Come back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Have you got complacent?
Here we go for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict when you're moving.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Straight right just misses. Looking to land the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Really? Get your mind back on.
Don't give him no free shot. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
He's starting to make mistakes and he's switching up immediate to switch
A
back.
few body shots in there, varied up a little bit so you can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Set him up and you
Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. That was a terrible round.
Smart. You weren't loading up. You were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget that.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your box.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
And there's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Do you believe this? Nice defense on that hook. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Nope, that jab not going to score. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Leonard in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that way. That's his.
follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out.
And good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. Gaps will appear. You were thinking.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Forget the jab. No, get carried away. Think about your defense.
A tough fight. And he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away.
Keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful.
Play your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Stay focused. Go.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off immediate to switch back on.
Here we go to the 4th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Missing with that jab. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Well done with that counter shot. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hold that thought. Sean Porter just got rocked. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. And now they're right back into the fray. Hold it right down, goes Sean Porter. And you can see here on the replay, a perfect body shot, and he's dropped like a loose suit.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
Stick a few body shots in there, varied up a little bit.
Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to go back out there.
Again, don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. You absolutely do.
Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't get...
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about your defense at the end of all of that. And do what you got to do. Good work. Just keep them on the other end of that.
Better, he's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
I'm working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. We can't figure it out.
Come on, get this boxing back together. He was coasting this fight.
Set him up and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to...
Confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Right, let's go out there.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do this.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Nice defense on that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter shot. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought this...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The right hand's beautiful. Now just stick a few body shots in there.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. I need you.
Keep them on the other end of that jab. You get your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just stop working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work. There's one.
Your rhythm back, and then we go again. Right, let's go out then.
Back in the fight. Right round. You were thinking. You were smart.
Take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
And don't get carried away. Think about your defense at the end of all of that.
Right? Get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't let him back in the fight.
Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. He was close to this fight.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
His stamina is off the charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Block the uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
On the other end of that jab. You get your time in.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this.
We can't figure it out. Good work. Now don't want to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Set him up and you take him out. Look, he's ready to go.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and prick.
Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Media to switch back on, get focused, and get your mind back on the job.
Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. Just the same again. Don't
To focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Jab, basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
And there's the bell to start round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
A perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Sean Porter just got rocked. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back in.
Oh my God, Johnny! Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Porter backing up after that heavy shot. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Good one. Safe?
Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give it
No,
up.
don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Set him up and take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through.
Take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you still...
You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, now you've let him back into it.
Think about your defense at the end of all that. Do what you got to do.
Back into the fight, you're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in
The
your...
referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
A few body shots.
He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight.
And there's the bell for round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't want to trade shots. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. They've avoided. Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he scores with the counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so
You
you
had everything in the bag, now you've let him back into it. That was a terrible...
Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shot. Stop. Say it again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. Gaps will appear.
you go back out there and you need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Back in the fight. Right back. Good man. You say focus.
Smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power.
You need just to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They're both trying for a knockout. How about that time counter shot? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Sean Porter just got rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Whoa, Johnny! Porter backing up after that heavy shot. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You switched off completely. Get your mind back up.
Don't let him coast through this round where he wide it out. Go out there.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round when you don't let it.
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. They can't figure it out. Good work. Good man. You say focus. Go on. Don't let him back in or anything.
Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there
Hold up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Set him.
to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round.
Go back and win the round. All right? It's only one round that you've lost.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Stay focused. Don't let him back in the
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab.
We've made it to round 10. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Let's go with that right uppercut. Is he going to punch himself? Did you see that? Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
3 days now needs to steady the pace.
Oh my goodness, Johnny. Uh-oh, Porter is up. And he is forcing him to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm is
Ready. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Who's a man? You say focus? Good. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. That's fine. Just keep him on the other end of that jab and you get your time in already. That right hand's
And
beautiful.
then start varying your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Figure it out. Good work. Now don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your...
Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure.
Back on him this round. I need you to focus.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Say again. Don't change too much.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basic. Just get your...
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship round. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
How about that time counter shot? Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Sean Porter just got rocked. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Porter backing up after that heavy shot. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
He's ready to go.
In this round, you had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Punch through this round or ride it out. Go out there and finish it. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Go back and win the round, all right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Do what you gotta do. Good work. Good man. You say focus?
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round, and
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just keep them on the...
Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Get out!
And there's the bell to start round 12. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Any fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Sean Porter just got rocked. That was the moment.
Got caught slipping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can't land the jab there. Holding nothing back here in the round. Porter backing up after that heavy shot. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
There's one, two, straight down the mid.
What are you doing? We've switched off completely. Get your mind back on.
Right round. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let
Switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just stop looking for some body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure that. Do it.
Now don't box him back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
Set him up and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's
To fight. And he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out
through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get carried away. Think about your deep.
Back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Good counter punching. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Sean Porter just got rocked. And Porter goes down. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach. And his opponent tonight, Tommy the Duke Morrison. He weighed in at 223 pounds and has a reach of 76 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Tommy the Duke Morrison, the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world. Who could forget some of his legendary battles from the 90s?
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight, and what a fight it should be.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many, many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. And we're underway in round one. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Couldn't get out of the way of that uppercut. There's nothing quite like a fight night at night under the stars.
It's been a long, long day, Todd. They've been drinking, they've been out in the sun, they've been having a good time. But this is what they've been waiting for. This crowd can be very unpredictable. And by the sense of it, it's night time now. They're waiting for the big fight. There's a lot of pressure on these fighters' shoulders to get that job done and perform.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. With the hook. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Sit and breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Your jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back.
We've got to set him up, we can take him out. He's ready to go, he's absolutely shattered.
Box them back together. You getting soft on me? The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag. And now you're gonna...
Don't give him those free shots. Keep smart.
Switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the draw.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your...
You're getting your time in already. Right hand.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Go back and win the round.
So he can't figure you out. Great work. Just the same again. Don't change to...
And there's the bell for round two. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'm very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're gonna punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? And down goes Morrison. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put it down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that... Hold it right there! Usyk!
Be smart. You gotta be smart. Get through the round.
And it appears... Hold that thought! And the big cat goes down! As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man.
It's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence away.
Calmness. Great. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the focus.
Place him in the round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, though. Come on.
Great. You were smart. You weren't loading up.
You're way better. He's not in your league.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on it.
Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on.
I want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Focus.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
There's a counter shot. He misses with that straight left. That jab misses. Hold that thought! Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled! We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. And down goes Alexander Usyk. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It's happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Is he going to punch himself out? So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Loved the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Relax, relax.
Come on the end of your jab, and you start gathering your pace and win the round back.
Back to the pin. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this. Go back out there and win the round.
Put him up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
We go again. Done all your work all the way through.
Keep out the defense on end and think about what you do. Good work.
Need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your...
Set him up. We'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Go out there and finish it. The jab's working, not...
There's the bell to start round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheese them on. They want to...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And Morrison did not handle that punch well. No, we don't see a knockdown. Morrison is hurt. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.